Hello, this is the All-Star Slayer. I'm back to you with another episode of Minecraft Tech. Today I'm going to be showing you something I've really just started, so I'm a beginner to this even. What's different about this from the other episodes is that I probably won't have to fast forward it because the recipes are simple and quick to make. Also, I'm using an RM furnace, so it's going to take a lot faster to cook stuff. But today I'm going to be showing you a little intro to computercraft. Yep. I really don't use this because I don't find it necessary with all the other mods that I have, but I use it anyways. Just for this this episode, just to give you an example of what you can do with it. So see, I've already set up a command called hello, and it just writes on the screen "Welcome back." And believe me, it's much more complicated than it looks. How you clear off anything that's written on the screen. You tell it monitor whatever side it's facing, and then just type clear. It'll be clear. And this is kind of all the stuff that I put in so that this one function can work. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get started. There's really only three things you're going to need for this, and that's redstone, cobblestone, and sand. And you're just going to need to heat this stuff up. So toss this right into my arm furnace and look at it go. Oh, that's so beautiful. Alright. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to make the computer. If I can remember correctly, first you got to make glass panes. There. Make some legs out of some stone and then put red. No. Ah, here we go. Okay, so now we got one computer. Now what we're going to do with the rest of the stone is we're going to make monitors. We're going to make about 9 of them, so yeah, as I said, these are all simple recipes. They don't take that much time. It's the programming that makes these things a pain in the butt. So let's get 9 of these. Yeah, just enough. Let's get to work. So how the monitors connect is really nothing special. You just put them together like you would with glass or something, and they'll just expand. And we're gonna just do a 3x3 screen. So, whoop, that didn't come out right. There we go. Alright, so now we have our computer set up with its monitor. So how you get text on the screen is you you type in edit and just put whatever you want. So for example, let's put we'll just type in Minecraft. Edit Minecraft. So now you'll get to this screen. Now this is where you put in all the commands, such as mon, and it's not like Jamaican mon, it's monitor, mon, referral dot wrap. And yeah, I had to write this down on paper because I seriously could not remember all this stuff off the top of my head. Right. Mon dot clear. Mon dot, and this is where you set the text size. So depending on how big your computer is or how much you want to write, this will differ. Scale. We'll do 3. See how that works. And this is the step you're gonna have to repeat. There's these 2 lines you got to repeat if you want to add multiple text. Since we're just going to do 1 line, hopefully I won't need to. So cursor pose Let's do 3 by 3. And now here is what the screen's going to say. So write Minecraft. Right. Then you press Control, Enter. That will save it. Control over to the other side, and you'll just press Enter again. All right. Now let's test out to see if this works. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Give me a moment. Monitor, right, display, Minecraft, and I'm pretty. Okay. I'm pretty sure this has to do with the text size, so just give me a moment. Craft. Alright, let's set the text size to say 1. Everything else seems to be correct. Hold on. I don't think this S is supposed to be capitalized. Alright. There we go. Now it says Minecraft. And yep, that is way too small. Alright, so time to edit. But now you see that that's how you get the text on the screen. And how you edit is you can change the scale size, you can change the position, and you can change what it says. So let's change the scale size back to 3. Let's change this to 4. Oop. And 4. Control, enter control. There we go. Okay, it's not entirely on the screen. But one thing I've noticed with this is the X and Y's, I don't know what's with it, but it's in reverse. So if you do 4 on the X-axis, it's actually going to be farther to the right than if it was 3. So that's kind of weird, but I don't know why it does that. Alright, let's go back and mess with this stuff again. Let's set the scale size to 2.5. Okay, enter, exit. Oop. Minecraft. Huzzah! Now it says Minecraft. And as I said before, we are going to edit Minecraft so that we can add another line. Just so you don't get confused, because I know I did when I was watching tutorials for this and writing down this on paper. I really confused myself. So, set cursor pose. We'll do it directly below it. So, oop, I did not write mon. Mon dot set cursor. What am I doing? Okay, hold on. Sorry for this. This is not one of my common specialties. This is like one of the only mods that I really have trouble with. And Railcraft. Alright, so let's say 4 and 5. So it's directly below. Mon dot right. And let's just do something like that. Okay, control, enter, control, exit, and Minecraft. Not exactly where I wanted, but as you can see, you got that little guy right there going like, and I don't know if this will work or not, but I believe you can adjust the size afterwards, so you can actually do another set text scale if you want. So I'm gonna make that little surprise face a little wider. So what the? Oop. Okay, something's lagging. There we go. Minecraft. Alright. Set text scale. And let's say 4. Just 4. Okay. Control, enter, control, exit. What the? Okay, that's not right. Okay, maybe you can't do that. My bad. Okay, so you can't do a double set text. You can't. That sucks. Oop. Too far. Alright, then let's just change the position of this little guy to... say 7. There we go. Look at that. Alright, so, yep. That's pretty much how you, make a monitor, a computer, and how you get the computer to display something on the monitor. I believe you can also do motion with it, so you can make, like, little games and stuff, but I really do not know how to do that, and it is very complicated, so, yeah, if you guys want me to work with computercraft more, it's gonna pay me, but I'll do it. I'll do the research I need to. Thanks for joining. And thanks for watching. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, like, that type of stuff. Leave suggestions for what I should do next episode, and thank you very much for watching.